Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Evan. In today's video, I'm going to break down the one and only trade that I took today. It made me like slightly over 20% on the day. I'm going to break down the trade for you guys, explain what I was looking at, explain where I got in, where I got out, and what made me stay in the trade overall. So obviously, as you can see on my screen, we got QQQ pulled up. You can see I had simple levels marked out. We had 392.5, which was a resistance from Friday. As you can see over here, multiple touches at 392.5, one in the aftermarket as well. And then we also had the pre-market low area around this 391 level. And I just marked out those levels, quick and simple. Just marked them out and went to play off of those. So if we had a break below 391, for example, I was going to play puts, which is what I was initially looking for, but we ended up breaking up to the upside above 392.5. Now, if we zoom in here, you can see that initial break of 392.5 was extremely quick. We see this huge green candle. This was green at one point, went all the way up there, but it was too early on in the day, and I was just waiting. I was simply waiting, and from the momentum charts, I could see that direction wasn't fully clear yet. So I was simply just waiting for market to kind of pick a full direction, especially after this massive pullback. It kind of scared me. I didn't want to get in too soon. So we waited for this pullback. We found that little support there, and then we ended up moving up higher. That's when I got some sort of a confirmation that the market was going to be trending up today. That paired with the momentum charts to the upside. So as you guys can see here, let me zoom in. As you guys can see here, if you don't know already, the red arrows are my entries and the purple arrows are my exits. So we can see here, my first entry was this red arrow right here, first and only entry. So we entered contract right here at 942. Now the reason for that was because we had broke above the previous high here. We were initially pulling back, and I was anticipating a further move up. The stop loss here for me was a break and close below the 9 EMA. So if you can see here, the light blue line right here was the 9 EMA. We never closed below it. We broke below it very quickly. Now this wick was very quick, right? And I like that. I like that it was very quick and it went right back up, because then it didn't have me sitting there thinking, oh, should I get out? Is it going to push down further? It was quick and it bounced perfectly. We ended up pushing up a little bit higher, and my target on this one was 394. A break above 394, preferably above 394.14, and I'll show you guys exactly where I got that level as well. If we go out here to the hourly, we can see the highs for QQQ. You can't see it here because it's blocked by the sell signal, but it says 394.14, right? And that was my target, was to sweep those highs. I was initially planning for price to take a quick sweep above those highs. I was going to sell and be out there. And obviously, as you can see, we didn't quite make it to those highs. We got close, but we didn't quite make it. We hit 394.06. So this entire time, I don't know what's happening right now. All right. Well, this entire time, the market was trending up, and that's the important thing to remember, is that the market was trending up this entire time. By paying attention to the overall market trend, this was a green trade. If I would have tried to take puts here, I would have just gotten stopped out, and I could have tried to take puts again. I would have been wrong again. And I was thinking about that while I was in this trade. The important part was that I followed the trend, because obviously, as you can see, I entered here and the overall trend was up. We continued moving up. We never broke below this previous low here where I was initially going to stop out. So we never broke below that, right? I was only ever down 10% in this trade. We kept moving up, kept making slight progress to the upside. Nothing major, but slight progress. Now, when we initially broke 394, I was going to sell, because I expected a larger break of 394. We didn't get that large break. We pulled back, went for it again, couldn't get it. And finally, on the last break of 394, I sold it. Thank God, because obviously it's pulling back now. But I decided to just sell it on that break of 394. So from here up to here, we made 20%. Possibly could have made more, but it was obviously less, probably because of all this price action chopping around. So hopefully you guys learned something from that video. one thing to focus on is the trend of the overall market. If you are trading with the trend, there's almost no way you can lose as long as you have a decent entry. I didn't have the best entry, obviously, as you can see, the red arrow right here, right? As soon as I got in, we started pulling back. But I had my stop loss set. I knew where I was going to get out, and we ended up finding support there and pushing up. And why did we find support there and push up? Because the market was trending up, and that was a support area. Simple as that. So if I was trading against the trend, I 100% would have been stopped out. And if I tried that multiple times, I would have gotten stopped out multiple times. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you learned something from it. Trade with the trend. The trend is your friend, and focus on that. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. Like this video for more videos like this one. And I'll see you guys in the next video.